Did you know that throughout the entirety of his life, Vincent van Gogh only actually ever sold one painting? YouTube, how are you? I haven't seen you in like a week. Give me a hug. Come here. Yeah. Come on. Give me a hug. Hug it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's better. So before we get started today, I just want to welcome all the new subscribers who joined this week. You guys are awesome. And then we'll just jump right into today's first topic. And pray you, sir, what is this topic you speak of? Ah, I will tell you in but a moment, my good friend. What? The first topic for today is that the PianoChatImprov guy died. I mean, I don't really know for sure if he's dead or not, but there is a rumor that the PianoChatImprov guy on YouTube got hit by a bus and died. There is only one problem that I have with this rumor. Getting hit by a bus is such a generic death that anyone on the internet could have come up with that. But then again, that same annoying internet person could have come up with a story that the PianoChatImprov guy was cut into tiny little pieces by a serial killer while he was still alive. That definitely sounds more like an internet person. Now, if you don't know who the PianoChatImprov guy is, he's exactly what he sounds like. He is a guy who went on chat roulette on his piano and improvised piano for every person that he saw. He made up a song for every funny-looking, good-looking, and hot person that he saw on chat roulette. He also took song requests and played things like Fireflies and all these other really cool songs, and he was actually really talented. So, even though he might be dead, I still think you should go and check out his channel because he has some really good quality stuff, and it's really funny. I will post a link in the bar wherever it is, beside me, below me, around me, or above me, and you can go check that out. And the next thing we're going to talk about, Steve Carell could be leaving The Office. And this is not a rumor. Steve Carell actually said in an interview that he will not be renewing his contract with NBC after season 7 of The Office. Now, I don't know how many of you guys watch The Office, but I personally watch it every week. I'm an avid fan of The Office. So when I heard that Steve Carell is deciding to leave The Office after the 7th season, I kind of freaked out. Nah, I'm just kidding. I just kind of did one of the old... No, I'm just kidding about that one, too. I actually was not surprised at all to hear that Steve Carell wanted to leave The Office. Because as I said, I am an avid watcher of The Office. I watch it every week. I love the show. But this past season has been really not that good, to be honest. I mean, it's been okay, but it has been nothing like what The Office has been like in the past. So it is completely understandable if Steve Carell wants to leave The Office because it is coming to a standstill. They have run out of jokes, they have run out of new things to add to the show. I mean, there's really nowhere else you can go with that show to keep it somewhat realistic and still keep it funny. But yeah, season 7 could be it for The Office and for Steve Carell. The reason I say it could be it for The Office is because really, without the main character, what is that show? Each and every episode of that show is based around something stupid that Steve Carell does. So if he is gone, will there be any story to the show? I mean, really, there's a couple of the characters who do the odd thing now and then, but there's no driving plot once Steve Carell is gone from the show. So I do think it will be the end of The Office, and I really don't think it'll be a bad thing. It had a good run, but I think it's time. I will post a link to that story in the bar, wherever it is, beside me, below me, or around me, or above me, and you can check that out. On to our next topic, Glee! Yay! No Glee! Glee is bad! I don't know how many of you guys watch or have heard of the show Glee before, but I watched 1 or 2 episodes and I hate that show. I don't really hate the show because I think it's stupid or that I think it's dumb, I just think it's stupid and dumb. But I don't hate the show for the reasons that you might think I think. I hate the show Glee because it ruins good songs. Glee takes really good songs and ruins them by making them a pop song. They took a legendary song, Don't Stop Believing by Journey, and turned it into this horrible pop song. They ruined it! Now, granted, the sales of that song on iTunes went to #1 right after Glee did that, but they still took a song that is a classic and turned it into something that it's not supposed to be, really. I think the part that bugs me the most is that so many people think Glee makes these songs up because so many younger people watch this show. I'm not saying I'm older, but there are so many people who are younger than me by 4 years and they watch that show and think that Glee makes this music up themselves. When really, this music has been made years and years and years ago and was hits and classics and awesome in its time. In conclusion, if Glee were to do their own music and make their own music on that show, I would have no problem with it whatsoever because it would be original, it would be good, and they would not be ruining some of my favorite songs. Anyway, now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show, support the hater! Today's Support the Hater goes out to a YouTube user named LilacPrint23. LilacPrint23 is, I don't know how old, joined YouTube September 16, 2007, and lives in the United States. LilacPrint23 left a comment on one of my videos saying, "Your editing is very unoriginal and poorly executed. Why even make a video of you talking about how you basically have nothing to talk about? It's also very annoying how you basically used Mystery Guitar Man just to get people to watch your dumb video when it wasn't relevant to his video at all." How dare you? Did you just ask why I made a video? Did you know what day it was that I uploaded that video? It was on a Monday! Monday! I make a video every Monday, so I had to stay faithful and make a video this Monday, instead of just updating my Twitter and stuff saying I don't have a video to make. I will not disappoint my subscribers. Ever. Unless I die. Which, you know, would be kind of disappointing. And Mystery Guitar Man not being relevant to my video, yes, I can see where you're coming from with that, and I will agree that I did kind of plug that video as posting a response to Mystery Guitar Man's video, but I did mention him, so it does kind of qualify. But at the same time, yeah, you're right, it doesn't really qualify. I'm sorry. So please, support this hater, because they need all the help they can get. And now for today's shoutout. Today's shoutout goes out to a YouTube user named Crumps24. Crumps24 was the 10th person to comment on my last video. Congratulations, Crumps24. Shout out to you. Remember, if you'd like a shout out on one of my videos, just be the 10th person to comment on this video and I'll be sure to give you a shout out in the next video. And if you'd really like to comment but don't have anything to say about anything else I've already said in this video, here is a weekly Would You Rather. Would you rather guest star in Glee or in The Office? Anyway, that's all I got to say for today and the rest of this week. I'm Golle, and thanks for joining me once again on Rant.